Welcome back to the channel. We are here June 16th, and it's going to be breakdown for the showdown slate on Thursday for June 17th. Okay, guys, we got this going on. One game showdown, Brooklyn Nets, Milwaukee Bucks. Before we dive into Draftkings and Fanduel and all the props, I want to continue to say thank you for all the support. And let's look at the props from yesterday. We were 2 out of 3, okay? Other than the fact that 76ers freaking suck and they gave up a 26-point lead, we cashed. Wait. Did he get over 30? Let me see. Hold on. Let's see real quick. Let me double check. Because I took, alongside with that, I took Embiid points, assists, and rebounds was 44.5. I took that over. Did he score 30? Yep, he had 37. So, all right. We covered that. So we got Embiid over 30 points, easy. And Seth Curry over 15 points, easy. That's 2 for 3 right there. Ben Simmons didn't get a double-double, and the Philadelphia 76ers didn't win. So that is fine. That is okay. 2 out of 3. Like I said, you keep these separate. That is profit. I gave you 2 winning picks, let alone the other stuff that was in the nuggets that I gave you with the information in the video. Probably, I know I talked about Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson and obviously Paul George. Okay, so let's hop into today's slate. And this one kind of mystifies me. It mystifies me on the fact that how are the Nets underdogs after that previous game's performance? And it just doesn't make mine. We're +5 underdogs. Is this the easiest money in the world? Is this? Before I get into that prop, we're gonna look at some of these plays. So, in my mindset, I'm thinking this is a closeout game. You have one of the greatest NBA players in NBA history, in Kevin Durant, and then one of the greatest scorers ever in James Harden. Obviously, he had his first game coming back fine. Scratch that. What do you think he's going to do in game 2? I understand he's not 100%, but the problem was him knocking down a shot. He just needed to get his legs a little bit under him. That shot is going to be falling. It's not going to be every single game. Harden is going to be, 0 for 10? Was it 1 for 10? 1 for 10. 1 for 10, and the Nets came back from 17 points and still won. What do you think is about to happen? Are you stupid or are you dumb? What do you think is about to happen? It's over. Sorry, Milwaukee, it's over. This is game 6. Great players. No. Elite players. No. Hall of Fame players that are in a closeout game close out the game. Kevin Durant, James Harden, they have the opportunity in game 6. Shut the door in them in Milwaukee. I don't understand the line. It is absolutely insane. It does not make any sense. They can't compete with us. Unless they actually want to, unless Budenholzer wants to actually coach, then it's not going to happen. Unless Giannis can knock down a free throw, it's not going to happen. Unless Giannis can knock down a 3, it's not going to happen. So we're just looking at it right here with the salary allocated to Kevin Durant, James Harden. They are very high in price. Obviously, you can get it done. That's what won the tournament, the showdown the day before. Kevin Durant was captain, obviously, because he had 100 DK. But those lineups had a 0 at the bottom. But still, that's fine. You had to sacrifice. Everything else was fine. You had to sacrifice at some certain positions. So this could get ugly. I think so. But you can play on different narratives, okay? Each lineup should have a narrative. Have a lineup with the Nets blowout. Have a lineup as a close game. Have a lineup maybe if you think Milwaukee's going to win. You have to game script it, okay? The lineup has to tell a story. So, in this one, this is a sample right here. I like Joe Harris. I think he's finally going to bounce back. I'm going to stay on that road. I'm staying on the slot machine until I get it, until I hit it. He's a great three-point shooter, and he shouldn't be struggling like this. No way in hell. No. 2 for 11, 3 for 8, 1 for 11. That's not like him. And the problem is, it's not like he's getting guarded. These are wide open shots. He's just not finding the net right now. He has the upside. You can decide not to take a shot on him, I'm gonna take a few shots on him because I do like him. All right, let's pause. Boom. All right, now I like him. You don't have him as your captain. Obviously, the number one captain is going to be KD. The secondary captain is going to be between Giannis and Harden, and then you'll have a trickle down effect to other guys. Okay, this is for multiple lineups. Okay, if you want to take one shot, you really have to come to a conclusion and be sure of what you want. All right, so Joe Harris is one candidate. Kevin Durant obviously is top tier. Harden is top tier because it's going to be a bounce back. It's coming sooner or later, and I damn sure don't want to miss it. 0 for 8 from 3. That's not James Harden. That's not James Harden at all. And he played 46 minutes on a bad hamstring. Well, supposed bad hamstring. You're playing 46 minutes. You're out there as a decoy. You still did fine to me. Even if you didn't score, you only made one field goal. The threat of James Harden out there is huge. It's huge. He has to be accounted for. I love him as a play as well. Some cheap guys, so you can afford these expensive top tier guys like Kevin Durant, Harden, and Giannis, is going to be a Pat Connaughton. Him coming off the bench, he's been a big six man for them, especially in the absence of Dante DiVincenzo. Brent Forbes has been up and down, but Pat Connaughton has given them a boost on offense and defense. Has chipped in 4 steals. In one game with 2 blocks, and another game came through with 10 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. He's high energy. He's very scrappy. And when P.J. Tucker gets in foul trouble, he's the first guy off that bench between him and Bobby Portis. But Pat Connaughton is a higher value type of guy, and he can knock down a higher percentage of three-point shots. I like him, what he provides. This is a very nice, cheap util option to have down when you're looking for some salary savers. Pat Connaughton can be that guy. Jeff Green came through for everyone the day previously. He's going to get another ton of minutes. This goes back to them when they first started in the NBA. Don't forget, it was KD and Jeff Green with Seattle. Then it was KD and James Harden with OKC. These 3 go back far. They know how to play with each other. There's a connection there. That's why Jeff Green stepped up, went 8 for 11, went 7 and 8 from 3. And I told you he would do this. I told you how efficient he is as a three-point shooter. Do not fade him. This can be the sleeper captain that you can have because everyone obviously played KD, and they're going to go back to the well because they saw what just happened. Obviously, you saw the explosion of Jeff Green. But if you have that salary saver like Jeff Green to do a similar performance, which he probably will, then you can afford Harden, Giannis, or if you want to fade Giannis, go Middleton and fit in some mid-tier guys. That could be a sneaky lineup to have, okay? That can be a very sneaky lineup to have. And then last but not least, we're going to go with Brook Lopez. If Milwaukee thinks they have a chance to win, then they need to use their best asset. And that's not even Giannis. It's not even Giannis. Their best asset is size. The biggest player on their team is Brook Lopez. He has talent. He's a former net. I've watched him for all my life. I know how he plays. He's very dangerous down below, and they don't use him there. They use him as a freaking three-point shooter. And that's stupid. You have a 7-footer that could destroy Kevin Durant in the post, and you don't do it. Then you have the defensive player of the year, and you don't put him on KD. What? Is this real basketball? What am I watching? What am I watching? I don't understand. You have the defensive player of the year not guarding the best player. That doesn't work. Why is Giannis on Landry Shamet in the fourth quarter? What? Landry Shamet? Budenholzer needs to get fired. Giannis should have never came back. That was stupid. Just because you got Drew Holiday doesn't change anything. It's the same crap. Bledsoe's gone. You get Drew Holiday. Why? Why did you sign that max contract? You could have went somewhere else. You're just going to keep losing. Brook Lopez is another guy I like at 5,600. I'm going on a tangent right now, but it's stupid. And I'm a Nets fan. It's stupid. I'm just like, I don't like stupid basketball. That doesn't make any sense. We're going to go to FanDuel and look at the price differential. Joe Harris is a nice cheap price on FanDuel at $9K. That's if if he's knocked down his threes. He really needs to knock down his threes. He really does. Jeff Green is at the correct price on FanDuel. He's much cheaper on DraftKings. They did not get ahead of the curve. So that's something you can take advantage of on DraftKings, because Jeff Green is 11K on FanDuel, but I'm still willing to pay up for him. Obviously, KD is 16 and Harden is 14. The bounce back game is coming. All right. Don't miss it. Don't miss it for Harden, especially. Pat Connaughton, 85, and then Brook Lopez is at a high price. Excuse me, at a 11,500 as well. So those are decent prices. You can still make a lineup. Obviously, I'm tending towards, obviously, we want KD and we want Giannis in that MVP spot. Make a couple lineups with them. Then you need some alternates. You need James Harden in there. You need Jeff Green in there. Okay, get some cheaper options so you can fill out the bottom. All right, get creative. Now let's go over to the prop section. Let's hit you with the money props. Okay, we've been doing very good. I at least hit you with 2 bangers, and the 3 for 3 is maybe at a 60% clip. But we're gonna take advantage of this. I see James Harden to score 15 points and over minus 174. I'm gonna take advantage of that. He's not going to shoot 1 for 10 again. He's not going to miss 8 threes again. 15 points, he can get that in his sleep. James Harden. I'm taking full advantage of that. I like that price. Go hit it hard. Next is going to be Jeff Green over 13.5. This guy is going to step into the starting lineup. He has a connection with James Harden, a connection with KD. They trust him. The man's going to be open for the 3. Since Joe Harris has not been hitting the 3, Jeff Green has stepped up and has knocked lethal shots down. Lethal. Huge shots. All right. And I love that prop at minus 110. And then last but not least, we're going for the gusto. We're taking the Brooklyn Nets plus 194 money line. We're taking the Nets to close out the series. You can call it bias all you want. But you saw what happened in Game 5, and KD put it down. A historic performance. And you heard Giannis. He's the best player on the planet right now. So how are we underdogs? The team with the best player on the planet, how are we underdogs? By 5 points? I understand the point. But 5? That's criminal. Take the plus 5 if you want 100% guarantee. And if you want some extra plus money, take the money line. Next. This is hands down. I cannot wait for tomorrow. I'm looking forward for tomorrow. Please, don't change the line. I will keep the injuries the same, whatever. Don't change anything. I am excited for tomorrow. That is going to be tomorrow's core. Let me know how you feel in that comment section. Also, let me know how you feel. Do you agree with my analysis of what's going on, like with the Milwaukee Bucks decisions on defense and offense? Like, it's very questionable. Very questionable. Some odd things have been going on, especially with Milwaukee and then also with the 76ers as well. It don't make sense. 26-point lead and got okay. Let me know how you feel in that comment section down below. It's booming down there. Everyone is communicating. We're in there right before lock. People asking for little questions and ideas to go in different directions. It's a community. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNetSD, and I'll be back with another video tomorrow. Also, I'll be posting some of the props that hit. The Embiid one, and I think I had another one, but you'll see. I'll post it on Instagram. Peace out, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Deuces.